Betelgeuse is a red and second-brightest star in our galaxy, whose explosion is said to be so bright that you might even see it during the day. While this star is far away from Earth, the news of its explosion has some scientists worried. Betelgeuse is a massive star that is really far away from our planet. Scientists wanted to study this star and measured its distance from the Hipparcos astrometric satellite. They concluded that the star is about 430 light-years from the Earth. To give you a better idea of how far this actually is, here's the explanation. The definition of light-year is how far light, the fastest-moving particle ever, can move in a distance within the vacuum of space. This is about 5.88 trillion miles worth of distance in 1 year. So when we hear the Betelgeuse is 430 light-years away, it means that the light we currently see from Betelgeuse left the surface of this star roughly 430 years ago, and it has taken that long for that light to reach us on Earth. Betelgeuse is an important star in the Orion constellation, and holds a place in the night sky because of its huge brightness. It ranks as the 10th brightest star in the night sky, making it easy to see for both astronomers and stargazers. What sets the Betelgeuse apart is its unique tendency to change brightness levels over time. While this star is extremely bright, being only 8 to 10 million years old, Betelgeuse is also a relatively younger star compared to the other kinds of stars in the cosmos, with our Sun only about 4.6 billion years old. Even though this star is young, it's still about 20 times heavier than our Sun, and would take up the whole asteroid belt to place itself. This huge size alone makes this star truly remarkable. Supergiant stars are a specific category of massive stars known for their huge size and their ability to go super bright. The light these stars tend to give out is usually seen as a reddish kind of light, which is mainly because of its low surface temperature. One feature that Betelgeuse shares with all the other supergiant stars is that they burn up their nuclear fuel quicker when you compare them with other stars. This rapid consumption of nuclear fuel leads to their evolution at a much faster pace on geological timescales. In the case of Betelgeuse, scientists have seen this star evolving quicker than any other star. This same rapidly evolving star makes scientists want to keep an eye on it, since it might start going into a series of evolutions and eventually explode in a supernova, which is nothing short of a cataclysmic event. Scientists have started describing Betelgeuse as a variable star. What made them come to this conclusion is the fact that its brightness has been fluctuating over time. In December 2019, scientists saw an alarming dimming in the brightness of this star, but it wasn't just the scientists who noticed this decline in light. People who were stargazing with the naked eye and were familiar with the star did also notice this. This sudden dimming started to make scientists wonder what might have caused all this. They called this scenario the Great Dimming, and as curiosity increased over time, scientists wanted to investigate what might have caused this. It was later found out that this happened because Betelgeuse was throwing out a lot of scorching material into outer space. The material that the star was throwing out started creating a cloud of dust around the star. If we look at it all the way from the Earth, the dust it created started blocking out a huge portion of the star's light. This sudden dimming had so many scientists worried and wondering about what was to come, since the Betelgeuse was once known as one of the 10 brightest stars in the night sky. And this star fading like that dropped its rank to below the 20th brightest star. However, even though we now know that the Great Dimming was caused by Betelgeuse ejecting a massive amount of material from its surface, the exact reasons behind this event and the processes involved remain unclear. Scientists have a theory that a lot of gas rising from deep within the star, possibly influenced by Betelgeuse's regular 400-day pulsation cycle, played a part in creating this cloud. While Betelgeuse seems to have been fluctuating and recovering, there are speculations that the star might go supernova because of some observations by scientists. Supernovae occurring within a few tens of light years from Earth could have major consequences. The light given off won't be just seen from Earth, but will radiate to the whole galaxy. The real concern of this explosion is the kind of radiation that will follow. This radiation released from the explosion could have high-energy particles and electromagnetic radiation that could harm the Earth and its atmosphere. The last supernova observed in our galaxy occurred in 1604, and it was visible from Earth. The crazy part about this supernova was not because it was just seen, but because it was visible from as far away as 169,000 light-years away, and the effects it had on us can still be detected. If we talk about the danger zone of this supernova, then finding that out is a really tough task. There is a possibility that this danger zone could go as far away as 100 light-years from the supernova's location. Since Betelgeuse is 430 light-years away from our planet, we might not be in any kind of danger zone of the blast. When the Betelgeuse decides to explode, scientists found out that it will start to shine a lot brighter than any other star or planet in our night sky, except for the sun. It will be so bright that people will be able to witness it even during the daytime. The energy that this star will spit out will be enormous, hence the bright light. This is exactly what the scientists right now are extremely worried about. This star is about to blow up in a supernova. This event will be breathtaking, and like no other, since this is one of those events that you just can't miss. These scientists have estimated that this star has already or will experience a supernova in the next 10 years. When it does go supernova, the event will be truly mesmerizing. When the Betelgeuse explodes, it will go through some kind of transformation. Scientists have come up with two theories that might happen, and what influences these outcomes will be decided by the amount of material that will be left behind after the explosion. Their first guess is if a huge amount of material persists, Betelgeuse may just end up collapsing as a neutron star. This sounds a little reassuring since neutron stars are known to be incredibly dense and made up of neutrons only which will be formed by the remnants of the massive star. The second scenario leaves us with the possibility of a supernova explosion, leaving us with little to no material. In that case, Betelgeuse will just go ahead and go through some of the most amazing and extreme transformations ever. It will turn into a black hole. Black holes are unique and intriguing regions in the galaxy, where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light itself, can resist its gravitational pull. These black holes may not be common because they are mostly formed by stars that somehow go through a supernova, and the core of the star starts to collapse under its own gravitational forces. So in short, whether it will become a neutron or a black hole will depend greatly on the dynamics of the explosion and the amount of material that survives the event. What do you think about the Betelgeuse collapsing? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.